So Coltman, well, first of all, he's got to be on the money. They get it to Selby Rickett. Coltman's got it in the back. The North are holding. Now they start to drive it away. Referee, I think, is playing advantage again. Ioane kicks out for the wing. The Inter-Island match was once one of the biggest events on the New Zealand rugby calendar, a century-old tradition that lost its place in the professional era. But now in 2020, it's back. The best players in Aotearoa line up for the North and for the South. 123 years ago, this match was first played, and not far from here either, at Athletic Park back in 1897. It's been played 80 times since then, although this is just the third time since the mid-80s. Once upon a time, probably second only to Test rugby in importance. It's been brought back in this year of COVID, while the fans and the media have been busy hotly debating the selections and the selection process. The players seem well geared up for it. In the front row, Big Carl Tui Nukuafe and Nepo Laulala on one side. Hometown star Asafo Aumua and Crusaders skipper Cody Taylor at hooker. Another clash of giants, Ofa Tu'ungafasi and Joe Moody on the North tighthead side. Both captains wear the 4 jerseys. Sam Whitelock for the South against the informed Patrick Tuipolotu. And in 5, the raw-bone promise of Tupou Vai against Crusaders regular Mitchell Dunshea. At blindside, 2 of the most powerful carriers in the game, Akira Ioane and Shannon Frizzell. The dynamic Adi Savia and the tackling machine Tom Christie at open side. And at number 8, a welcome return for the prodigiously talented Hoskins Satutu up against Big Tom Sanders.
To the backlines, halfbacks TJ Perenara and Brad Weber ignite both backlines. Absolute belter of a clash at 10. Beauden Barrett for the North, Richie Mo'onga for the South. 2 youngsters with talent to burn on the wings. Caleb Clark in 11 and the talented Will Jordan in 14. Showcase of skills at 12 with Anton Leonard-Brown and Jack Goodhue in the centres. Golden opportunities also in the centres for Rico Ioane and Braden Enor. Teammates cast aside, it's mate against mate, Sevu Reece and George Bridge. And all the pre-game hype is finally on their doorstep. Fullbacks going toe-to-toe, Damien McKenzie and Geordie Barrett.
Well, another big talking point, Aaron Smith, All Black number 1, but on the bench for the North comeback opportunity, Angus Ta'aval and local man Tyrell Lomax turns out for the South. It's been a while coming, but it's back. It was, of course, due to be played at Eden Park on August 29. It was delayed. But here we are in Wellington. Sadly, no fans in the stadium, but no doubt plenty watching at home.
Countdown on the screen.
For the next 2 hours, provincial and Super Rugby allegiances go out the window. Teammates, brothers even, become opponents. It's Te Hika Amaui against Te Waipunamu. It's North against South. And Paul Williams blows the whistle. And it's the South who kick off, and straight away Caleb Clark showing his great skill in busting a big hole in the South defence, and he's got the North straight onto the attack. Well, a brilliant start to the game for this splendid young winger, and racing onto the attack go the North. First touch for Adi Savia.
Leave it now, leave it now.
Playing on his home turf here tonight. Here's another Perenara moving it on. Early touch for Ofa Tu'ungafasi in jersey 3, and an early advantage too. So this is a very good start for the North Island. Beauden Barrett gets hands on the ball now. Anton Leonard-Brown, referee, playing advantage, but now he'll bring them back. Well, what a great start for the North, Justin.
Absolutely it was. Now the kickoff that you usually look to get benefit from when you go long is the fact that if you get a winger to catch it, he goes into the breakdown and then he's not there to chase the kick. However, you don't expect him to catch the ball, run through half of the team and make a scintillating 40-metre break, which is what Caleb Clark did do. So the kickoff didn't work for the South, it did very much for the North.
Well, Beauden Barrett, who only switched to the number 10 jersey very late in the Blues campaign in Super Rugby Aotearoa, back in the 10 jersey, driving the kick towards the corner. He's got a good target down the back, and they hold it up. Now they're ready to go. Leonard-Brown taken just out in front of the posts. Savia now, so plenty of defending early on for the South to do. Perinara just a little untidy, but he didn't lose the ball forward. Patrick Tuipulotu with the big carry. Now Tupu Vai going in to help him out. Now Carl Tui Nukuafe. Well, this is a really strong opening. And an offside call going against the South. Tom Sanders it was. Now Barrett trying to grab it. Oh, kick through, sits it for Rico Ioane and the Norths in.
There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it.
Outstanding.
About 13 in from touch. Not a bad kick. He glances it up the left hand upright, and so that's a great start for the North in the Inter-Island match of 2020. They lead by 7-0. Richie Mo'unga quickly restarting. This one goes to Perinara, and they give it to Clark. I'm thinking, well, he did it once, can he do it again? This time he's taken just inside the 22. Almore with the carry. He'll be pleased. The first line out worked well. Some new combinations. Now the kick goes down to Geordie Barrett. Now Mo'unga, chance for the South to hit back. George Bridge runs into the Ioane brothers. He's put on the ground just short of the 10. Big carry from Joe Moody, and referee playing advantage here. Coming up offside was Adi Savia. Ball's been dropped in midfield by Goodhue, and so they'll come back for the penalty.
They got the result there after that time, the South, from the kick deep. They got the ball kicked back to them. Richie Mo'unga, as ever, always looking for an opportunity. Pass was slightly on the shoulder of George Bridge, but from there it was a really good, strong charge from Moody. And Sevu Reece trying to keep that in play, doesn't. And as a result, now they've got a very good opportunity to get a line-out set here, the South.
That's a valiant effort from Sevu Reece. We've seen him do it before, but Cody Taylor now comes to the line out. I guess you'd have to say there is a, you would think, slight advantage at set piece, and that he's throwing to his Crusaders teammates, Whitelock, Dunshea, Sanders.
Christie at halfback as well.
Now they go to the skipper, Whitelock. Taylor, they channel the ball back to him in the boot. Starting to edge, although more across field than forward at the moment, the South. And the referee says you'll have to use it. Webber goes to the short side, tries to step his way through. Sevu Reece doing a good job of holding him up, but he's getting close to the line. Now he goes to ground, and there it is. Someone will have to free it, and over for the try. Nipple now, Lala. Boy, is that smart thinking.
Oh, it was. He won't get too many easier than that.
It looked like they were doing a good job of holding him up. They couldn't do it, and the kick from Geordie Barrett is successful. And so after 7.5 minutes in Wellington, it's 7-all in the Inter-Island game. And Dunshea obliges, and again they're coming up offside again. The North referee playing advantage. Mackenzie coming forward, couldn't take it cleanly. They'll go for the penalty. And this one, well, this will give us an idea about the intentions of the team. Do you go for points, or do you go for the line out?
I think they're looking like they're going to go for more. No, Geordie Barrett's lining it up. I tell you, that was so well orchestrated by Sam Whitelock from the line out take.
So Barrett, Geordie nails the 3 points, and the South, who were under all sorts of pressure in the opening moments of this game, now have the lead by 10-7. So the North have it. They've lost a bit of ground just inside the half. Mackenzie quickly through the hands. Caleb Clark in a bit of space. Rico Ioane, TJ Perinara there in support. Mackenzie, oh, brilliant hand-to-hand stuff, and the North are in again.
Oh, that's really high-quality stuff. Support players coming from depth. Some offloads in the tackle, some offloads before contact. It's a real evolution of Rico Ioane's game.
Nothing hot potato about it. It was all very controlled.
But great to see players aware of keeping themselves in the game. So Ioane touched the ball and stayed in play on his feet to get another touch, as did Mackenzie. A quick shift to Caleb Clark. He stayed in the game to get the final touch.
So Damien Mackenzie, with his team back in front, attempting to convert his own try, does so, and the North lead 14-10. So it's a line out, and again they go to quick ball at the front. Weber moving it on. Goodhue wrestled back though by Artie Savia. Now trying to go through the middle is Frizzell. This is promising. South starting to get some momentum going. Cody Taylor trying to take it through the middle.
Tackle release!
Referee says they've got to let him go. They were trying to hold him up. Sanders is going to have another go. Barrett manages to stop him. Now Weber flings it away. Ioane looking on the inside. He was for Geordie Barrett. Just couldn't quite find him. Held on to it. Now here's Barrett in the action. Trying to fend off Satutu. And his brother comes at him.
No, can't play from here.
It's Bodie who ends up on the ground.
Don't hold him, Sam.
Sam Whitelock was making sure he stayed there too. Now Cody Taylor wrestling away with it. Weber, a chance now to get that lead that was denied moments ago. The South. Weber having a little look to the short side. Coming through was Satutu. Weber having a little dab. And he's taken 5 out.
Good work, ball's there.
Sanders goes in to take it. Has a look on the short side. Oh, great power. Just held up short of the line. It's still there for the South. They fling it away. Oh, he's in. Oh, brilliantly done by Geordie Barrett. And the South's in again. And attempt to conversion from the sideline. He's got this one on target. That's a great kick. Flags go up. Geordie Barrett, well, he missed one from handy range, but no mistake that time, and the South lead by 17-14. Seesaw game here in Wellington. Chance for the North to grab back the lead as the siren goes, but Sam Whitelock says, I'll have that, thank you very much. And Brad Weber will clear it away into touch. Still got a bit of work to do to dig it out of there. And in fact, passes it back to Ioane, puts it into touch. Well, it's been a good first 40 here in Wellington, the inter-island match. 2 tries apiece, and at the break, it's the South leading the North by 17-14. So Beauden Barrett puts it high and out towards the right wing touch. And Will Jordan is there, and he's collared, literally, by Caleb Clark. And well, looks like they've got a turnover there. That's great work from Artie Savia. So straight away, the North get a chance to go on to attack. And Caleb Clark, again, great work from the restart. So here's the opportunity for them. And they get a penalty. Aaron Smith takes it quickly and then runs into the ref.
Straight inside.
No, in fact, the penalty's gone against the North. Side entry. That was almost a mirror image of the first half.
Try and stay up.
Yeah, both teams just really struggling to get a decent exit off kickoffs. Apart from the breakout from Caleb Clark, which was the very first kickoff of the match, the sides haven't really exited out of their own 22 very well. Clark with a great chase here on Will Jordan, which caused the pressure. Savia in there quick as a flash, and that created the turnover.
They're not mucking around at line-out time, and Cody Taylor does well. Satutu came through, ripped the ball away from him, but I think they've got it back here, the South. Well, North starting to contest at line-out time. Tui Polotu especially, Satutu as well. Now a high kick for Reese. Good timing from George Bridge. That's been a good battle, that too, between 2 great mates. So, starting from inside their own half, the North Island. Barrett now. Nice cutout pass. The Ioane brothers running together in midfield. He wanted to free the pass, but good defence from Goodhue prevented it. Now Artie Savia bustling forward. Weber, though, grabs a hold of him and won't let go. Aaron Smith comes away. Tunga Bussy charging onto it, but Nepo Laulala, who's been one of the better players on the field, makes the tackle. Now Smith does really well to smuggle the ball away under the attention of Dunshea. Barrett moving on to it. Now McKenzie ranging a bit wider. Situtu steaming down the right wing touch. Turns the ball back to field. McKenzie and Aaron Smith will go in. Oh, more great hand-to-hand stuff from the North. So 21-17 it is. Liam Coltman taking over at hooker. Otago mouth guard in, and the South have it trailing by 4. Christie, who's been a standout. Webber, seen a couple of good snipes from him. Bridge, no way around the fringe for him. They'll switch play. Referee has to duck out of the way. Almost intercepted by Bowden Barrett, but here's Dunshea. Back in field to Christie.
Not now!
So the South go back onto the attack, brushing off the first tackle and driving ahead is Frizzell, but all brilliantly ripped away by Artie Savia. Great opportunity to counter-attack now. Here's McKenzie. Oh boy, got the big build-up. Well, ball's still in play. Oh, it's been picked up by Jordan. Will Jordan will score. Against the run of play, the South are going to go back in front.
Well, you can see what they were trying to do, the North. Created some really good space off the Savia turnover as the ball got shifted across to McKenzie. He really ate up the metres.
Well, so many twists and turns in this game. There's another one, and the kick, well, it's another good kick too from Geordie Barrett. He had one miss, almost inexplicable in the first half. Everything else has been good. And the South lead 24-21. Brad Moore in the box there, coaching the South, and really has enjoyed his week too. Into the line out it goes. Dunshea wins it, fired away by Dylan Hunt. So both teams going to their benches. Webber, a little bit awkward on it. Here's Dylan Hunt. Well, he's another one coming off a tremendous season in Super Rugby Aotearoa. Coltman, someone's lost a boot. Play carries on. Oh, beautiful ball away from Barrett to Jordan to Goodhue. Over the top to Jordan. Barrett is there. But it's not just the North showing up with those beautiful handling movements. Here's one being put together by the South, and it's taken them within a couple of metres of the line. And through for the try is Tyrell Lomax. Well, spectacular finish to a beautifully created try.
Oh, great line. What a line from Tyrell Lomax. It was an offloading extravaganza early doors.
Well, it'll be a big cheer at Wainuiomata. I suppose they're all North Island supporters, but of course Tyrell Lomax playing for the South will have brought a big cheer from over the hill in Wainui. And the try is converted, and suddenly it's the most significant lead of the game, and it's the South lead by 31-21. Here's Umaga Jensen trying to get on the outside, but such a good defensive player is Jack Goodhue.
Yeah, good reload.
Now McKenzie moves it on. Lovely ball. Caleb Clark into a huge gap. Takes on Barrett. Barrett makes the tackle, though. They get him to ground. Dylan Hunt there as well. But here's a great opportunity for the North. It's Rico Ueli busting right through, and they're back in it. Outstanding. McKenzie from right out in front adds the extras. And we are back to a 3-point game. South 31, North 28.
Get yourself into a good position to get the points when they're on offer.
If you want to watch our player cam, we're featuring Richie Morley. You can catch just him for the last 12. But here's Artie Savia now playing in the back of the scrum. Rico Ioane really is starting to cause a lot of trouble. And Savia was there to carry it on. Ta'aval now. So Aaron Smith whips the pass away. McKenzie in at first receiver. Tui Polotu trying to work the ball forward.
Advantage.
Oh, he's playing advantage.
Had a rock first.
Mistake at the breakdown. I think it was Dylan Hunt got his hands caught in the cookie jar.
Hey, leave him now, leave him now.
They'll keep pressing. No, they come back for the penalty. Now this is right out in front if you want to level the scores up. No, they've taken the tap. not interested in 3. Seems to be the story of the night. Hunt moves it on. Now Papali'i busting tackles. Taken from behind by Jordan. It's still there, loose ball. Referee's playing advantage. And it's another penalty. Goes against Manaki. Selby Rickett, does it, or is it Tyrell? No, Lomax it was.
It's Tyrell Lomax, and he's...
the ball, he was just offside.
Also, you're just seeing the all-round game of Rico Ioane as a centre growing, but play carries on. They win the line out. Here's a chance to get themselves in front. Solid defence on Leonard Brown, but it's there for Smith. To'unga Fussy back into his work, and again penalty advantage. They were offside. This time it was Dylan Hunt. Bring it back the other way. To'unga Fussy hungry for work on his return to the field. Aaron Smith, McKenzie turns it back on the inside. Hunt, desperate tackle made on him by Sanders. Danger's not over. They're in. They're back in front of the North.
Well, we saw some muscle.
It was Ash Dixon.
It was. We saw some muscle in the first half from the south.
And I'm happy with that.
Sam's really asking and pleading with Paul Williams to have a look at the grounding.
It's been a really good inter-island battle. And the referees got them this time. They went early with the sack. Contact in the air was the call. So they have another chance if they can't score from this.
That's one!
Now they start to get it going forward the south. The 5 metres from their goal. 2 trophies on the line. Another advantage. They're just a couple of metres short. Hands all over the ball. Sanders has got it. He's had a huge game. Can he finish it off? He's held up. Sam Whitelock picks it up and has a charge. Hands on the ball again. And it's another penalty.
That was okay. For the first one, 7 claps first, all right? So I'll play the first one, collapsed by 7.
Well,
that was all right.
Whitelock calls another shed meeting.
Maybe.
From what I've seen, I wonder if he goes for the scrum, Sam Whitelock.
They'll go for the tap, I think.
7.
Old school.
Corner? Okay.
Oh, corner, no, he's called the corner. Getting all excited, Marshall.
I was getting excited as well. So, yeah, he's up for what I was about to say. If they do go for the line out, there certainly is an opportunity at the back. The big problem is obviously the execution of the throw. Going to the back with that win, not easy. I don't think he'll risk it, Sam Whitelock. He'll either go to 2 or 4.
So Coltman, well, first of all, he's got to be on the money. They get it to Selby Rickett. Coltman's got it in the back. The North are holding. Now they start to drive it away. Referee, I think, is playing advantage again. Ioane kicks out for the wing. Jordan is there. Oh, he's done it. He's done it. A piece of absolute magic at the south of one.
Can you believe it? It was a speculation play. They knew they had the advantage, so he went for it. He was really deep, Richie Mo'unga, but Will Jordan, who's made every post the winner all season, Super Rugby.
Well, it's been a wonderful game, really has. We've had 71 points scored, 10 tries. Barrett, can he finish it off with a conversion? He can. And the Loving Cup and Te Mato Amoe, the 2 trophies up for grabs, will go to the South Island. A thrilling win. Victory grabbed in quite sensational style by young Will Jordan. And the South win it by 38-35. Well, all smiles at the end. Justin, your thoughts? I mean, it's been quite a contest, this.
It has been, and I think in true North-South fashion, what we have seen is 2 teams that went at it, and the way that you can tell if this is a game that they want to play in and want to be involved in, then that can be typified by attitude, and there was plenty of that out there.
Yeah, a showcase for New Zealand's rugby talent. The elite players have come out and they've turned on a beauty. I hope you've enjoyed it at home. The South get the spoils. 38-35 the final score.